Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. It is now 2023. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. The last part of 2022 was really busy for me. I moved, I went through a big breakup and my life has changed quite a bit. For me, Lolita fashion has been this constant throughout the whole of 2022. Always being there to remind me of what I truly love and always being something that I could turn to even when I was having a hard time, and I think that's really special. So this video is going to be in two parts. The first part, I just want to take a moment to reflect back on 2022. In the second part of the video, I will be talking a little bit about my Lolita New Year's resolutions or things that I want to achieve with Lolita fashion in the coming year. First of all, I want to talk about some really valuable lessons that Lolita fashion taught me in 2022. This past year was really the year where I started to just accept my imperfections and stop worrying so much about whether Lolita fashion always suits me. No one is perfect, and no matter what you look like, you should be able to enjoy the clothes that you love. Although I have been wearing Lolita fashion since I was a teenager, there was a point in my life where I took a break from wearing it because I felt like I was no longer cute enough to wear it. I'm really grateful that in the last few years I've started to wear it very often and realised that I am enough and I can be myself and wear Lolita fashion. If you have been struggling with any insecurities or feeling like you are not cute enough to wear Lolita fashion, please know that you are enough and this fashion is for everyone. Another thing which I learnt this year, which does kind of tie into my previous point, is that it is okay to alter your clothes to make them fit you. I had never ever altered stuff before, and I had always kind of thought that, well, if it didn't fit me, it would be better to just sell it and move on. But in 2022, I bought some pieces, and when they arrived, they didn't quite fit me how I liked, so I got them altered and I've worn them so much. It is so worth it, no matter how big or small the alteration is. If it's going to make you comfortable and be able to wear the dress that you really love, then absolutely go for it. For me, it's mostly been simple things like moving buttons on shoulder straps or getting shoulder straps lengthened, which has enabled me to wear pieces that just did not sit right on me before just because of my height. A huge highlight for me in 2022 was starting to attend local community events, meetups, and actually making some in-person Lolita friends. For about half of my time as a Lolita, I have been a lone Lolita, and I never really thought that I even needed other Lolita friends to be happy. Of course, you don't need to be friends with other Lolitas, but it is super fun to be able to share this hobby with people, and I feel incredibly lucky to have been able to connect with some absolutely lovely girls this year and make new friends for life through this fashion. It is definitely worth pushing yourself out of your comfort zone to attend a meetup or maybe reach out to someone on Instagram and see where things go. You could make a really great new friend. The joy and excitement from buying a new dress is of course amazing, but the most joy and excitement I got from the fashion this year was being able to wear it with friends and doing some lovely things together. Highlights include being able to wear it to the AP Paris anniversary event this year, and also attending a really beautiful fancy afternoon tea with two very dear Lolita friends. And I'm so happy that I put time and money into doing these things rather than maybe just buying more stuff. Now let's move on to my 2023 Lolita resolutions. I feel like this is one that a lot of people have, and that would be stop impulse buying. I don't really have any purchases that I regret, but I do sometimes feel like I buy things which are a little unnecessary, or I'll buy something and then I won't actually end up using it or wearing it as much as I thought. I definitely want to put a little bit more thought into when I do make purchases this year. My huge goal for this year is I want to do a trip to Japan. I've been once before and I am desperate to go back. I want to be able to save a lot of money so that when I actually am in Japan, I can physically buy lots more Lolita then. In 2022, I definitely bought most Angelic Pretty. One thing that I'd like to do in 2023 is maybe shop around and experiment a little bit more with other brands, especially Innocent World and Baby. I would really love to buy a brand new baby dress this year. I want to continue pushing myself to go to local community events and meeting up with friends whilst wearing Lolita fashion. I also hope that this means that I can make even more Lolita friends in 2023. Although I wore Lolita fashion quite a lot last month in December, a lot of the time I just didn't really have time to get a good outfit photo. It's an eternal struggle, but in 2023 I want to try and get good photos of all my outfits. Of course, I like posting them to Instagram, but it's also nice looking back and having a kind of catalogue of what outfits you wore, how you put certain accessories together, and also just seeing your development through the year and how your style might change and adapt. My very last goal for 2023 is to be a lot more active on YouTube. I have a lot of ideas for videos and I feel really inspired to try and start making them and have a bit more of a regular schedule. I would love to hear your thoughts about how your year in 2022 went and what your goals are for Lolita fashion in 2023. Please leave me a comment telling me all about it. As always, thank you so much for joining me and watching. I wish you all a very happy new year and I hope that all your Lolita wishes come true. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!